How we doing, everyone? Sam here from United People's TV, here with a live reaction after Jose Mourinho's press conference ahead of Fenerbahce. Obviously, we played against Liverpool on Monday, then we've got Fenerbahce on Thursday, then we've got Chelsea on Sunday, and then we've got Man City on Wednesday in the EFL Cup. Very, very busy 10-day period for Man United. But let's get started with what has been said in this press conference. First things first, Jose Mourinho has been talking about Henrikh Mkhitaryan. Confirmed that he is now fully fit. He said Mkhitaryan was injured, he is not injured anymore and is training without any limitations. I cannot confirm if he will play tomorrow, but he is fit and it is time for him to get back to the levels we know he can achieve. That's a big thing for Man United, because Eric Bailly has been phenomenal since he came in, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been good in his moments, and Paul Pogba as well has been good in flashes, but we're desperately lacking genuine pace and genuine quality out on the wings. We're playing two strikers out on the wings in Martial and Rashford, but Mkhitaryan, for me, if he's fit, he's starting every single game. And I want to see him start against Chelsea. Let me know in the comments below whether you want to see Mkhitaryan start against Chelsea. But I think if push comes to shove and who I want in this team, yes, I'm definitely getting Mkhitaryan in this team. So let me know if you would get Mkhitaryan in your team. Who else have you been talking about? Been speaking about the Liverpool game. You know, he's been saying we didn't get the result we wanted. We wanted to win and we only got a point, so we were not 100% successful. And I think you are very fair. It's basically saying that Mourinho, he played quite a defensive side. He's also saying that Liverpool played defensive side, saying it's the first time they played with two defensive midfielders and the first time they've taken a striker off to sort of negate that threat. I think a draw was completely fair in the context of the game. I feel that Man United could have got more, but our attack just wasn't there. De Gea obviously had a fucking brilliant game, but he always does. This is De Gea. It's not one individual game he's done that against Liverpool. He does that every single week when he needs to. But back to the Fenerbahce game. Mourinho says the players are confident. We're on a run of 5 unbeaten games now. The players are fine, I think, because of the atmosphere and the belief we have. We've got to start seeing more application from our attacking players. I think defensively we look good in midfield. We're starting to see some real control from Ander Herrera, who had a fantastic performance against Liverpool. And Pogba is sometimes coming into his own, but we still need to see a bit more from him. Let's run through a couple of the comments. Maria's just saying, what did I miss? Just joined. Henrikh Mkhitaryan is completely fit and training well, so he may play against Fenerbahce. Mourinho's been commenting about Liverpool. He's also saying that players are confident. And just going on to the next point, Luke Shaw is starting tomorrow. Here is what Mourinho has had to say about Luke Shaw. He said, I don't want to give you the team. The only one who plays is Luke Shaw, who is coming here after. And Shaw has gone in to talk to a few players. He's saying they had a little bit of a problem with his groin after the Watford game, but he is now fully fit. And again, Shaw is a player that I would love to see in this team week in, week out. The question mark that gives us is who plays in central defence alongside Eric Bailly. Chris Smalling's getting better with each performance, but Daley Blind has been one of our best players this season. Again, this is Daley Blind. He just seems to prove people wrong, and myself included, quite a lot. And he's doing very well again this season. So I don't know who plays in central defence against Chelsea. Let me know who you think. Couple more comments to run through here. Peak saying Mickey should start in central attacking midfield. Is that his best position, number 10? Maybe, but I think we need more of Mkhitaryan on the wing than we do in number 10 right now. I think with Juan Mata playing so well, number 10 seems pretty covered. On the right wing, I feel we're really lacking. Not that Rashford's playing badly, but that's not Rashford's position. He's getting shoehorned in at right wing, although he did play there for the academy team. So maybe I'm wrong, but I want to see Rashford start up front. And for me, I wouldn't mind seeing him start up front against Fenerbahce. Or maybe he gets a rest. Another couple of comments here saying, one from Niasha saying, is Memphis playing? This is the sort of occasion where maybe Memphis can get his opportunity. He hasn't had many opportunities this season so far, has he? But Memphis is a real odd one, because we've seen it. It was in the Europa League last year against FC Midtjylland when he scored twice, I think. He looked like a different gravy altogether. But Memphis hasn't had a real chance under Mourinho. And when that chance is coming, I'm not sure. Shaw's been commenting on Pogba, saying one of the best midfielders in the world. We can all see his ability in training. He is getting stronger. Pogba is getting better. Something I think he's doing is, I'm not sure there's been a manager before Mourinho that has tried to drill some defensive capability into Pogba. I think he's always had free reign around the pitch, and that worked at Juventus. But if he's going to be a box-to-box midfielder, which is what Pogba has the ability to do, he needs to learn a different, more defensive side to his game, so he's always there and tackling at the right time. He's always positioning in the right place. I'm not sure he's ever had that discipline drilled into him before. Maybe that's been where he's struggled with. And maybe because he's learning that under Mourinho, he hasn't really fully flowed yet. And I've got no doubt it's going to come in time. When it happens is a different game altogether. Lots of love from Zlatan, both from Mourinho and Shaw. Everybody impressed with him. We are, but we want to see more clinical finish from a striker I expected more of against Stoke. First 2 minutes, if he buried that chance, we would have won that 4-5-0. Against Liverpool, not the easiest chance in the world, but for a striker of Zlatan's capability, one I feel he could have scored. What else we got going here? Van Persie. Shaw's spent a year with Van Persie. He's commented on him saying he's definitely a threat. We know what his qualities are, but with quality like that, even if you know what they might do, it is very hard to stop. I was able to see how good he was in training and games. Now, Van Persie played his full first 90 minutes of the season last weekend, and he scored his first goal of the season the weekend before. So he's not exactly fully fit and fully firing, but Van Persie will be a threat. It will just be fantastic to see him back at Old Trafford and getting a real send-off from the crowd that wasn't really able to send him off properly because he walked out the back door. Man United just pushed him out. A couple more comments here saying Pogba still needs time. Absolutely. Joshua saying Ibra should be rested. I couldn't agree more. Ibra started every game so far. I think he's completed 90 minutes in every match as well. And he's looking a bit, not jaded, but his finishing's off. And I think if you're going to rotate Rooney because he's out of form, I think the same logic has to be applied to Ibrahimovic. And I think we should be playing Rashford up front there, maybe Memphis up there, maybe Martial up there. We've got different options. We don't just have Ibrahimovic, and we need to rotate. Joe Budder saying Mkhitaryan is a better midfielder, would not put him on the right wing. Obviously, his best season actually came at Dortmund when he was on that right wing. So you could say his right wing is his best position, and Dortmund fans certainly would say that. But he's flexible. He can play in the centre or on the right wing. I just want to see more of him, or some of him at all. And hopefully we see that against Fenerbahce and Chelsea, more especially. That is it from the Mourinho press conference. A couple more comments here. One from Joshua saying, we have too many options in midfield. I don't think you can have too many options. I think that's a perfect situation for a manager to be in. He wants that many options. I think Herrera's and Pogba are two standout central midfielders, but who plays at number 10 is always the question mark at United. We do have Mata, we do have Mkhitaryan. You could throw Rooney in there. Lingard could technically play there as well. Lots of options, and that's what a manager wants. He wants options. One here, again from Joe Budder saying, Ibra had some rest in the international break, no need to rest him. It's not a case of resting him just so he can regain some fitness. I think it's resting him because he's not scoring. Our attack was awful against Liverpool. It was the one part of our team which let us down. Defensively and in midfield, I thought we were very good. But it was Ibra and Pogba who let us down against Liverpool. So maybe he should be rested, not because he needs a rest, but effectively he's getting dropped. Not dropped, but rotated. You know what I mean? One final comment here from Jerry. Since we're not playing Carrick in the first team, we should use Blind in the defensive midfield area. His passing accuracy is amazing. Now, that is something I do want to see at some point, because I think when Luke Shaw now is fully fit, he has to start at left back for me. As good as Blind is there, Shaw adds so much on the overlap, and that frees up space for whoever's playing left wing, and it also gives us another attacking option. And he's got the energy to recover. Daley Blind doesn't have that versatility and that pace going forward. His passing and his controlling of the game is where Blind really comes into his own. So he's either got to play for me as centre-back or central midfield, as been pointing out there. Maybe that central midfield position is where we're going to see Blind play sometimes. And it's where he started at Man United. As soon as we signed him from Ajax, he played in that defensive midfield role. And he also played there for Ajax. He might play out in left back for the Holland international team, or Dutch, but he can play that defensive midfield role. And maybe we need him there. A couple more comments here, seeing as everyone is leaving comments, rude to ignore them. One from Sparks TV saying, we don't need defensive headers in front of goal from Zlatan. He tells about that because it was a bad header. One here from Chris Robbins saying, I like the game, but I am such a football idiot that I even enjoy boring games. Sometimes you do, and that was the game that Mourinho set out to play. One here from K Juma saying, Memphis should get his time now. He needs more games to build up his confidence again. Memphis needs something. If that's confidence from a couple of games, then it's confidence from a couple of games he needs. But we all know that what player Memphis could be for Man United, it's just that we haven't seen it yet. Now that's it from Jose Mourinho's press conference. Thank you everybody for commenting, for getting involved, for watching, for liking the video. It all helps. So thank you very much for that. Make sure you subscribe to United People's TV if you're new, and we'll see you after the Fenerbahce game. Ira's going to be outside Old Trafford, so make sure you chat to us on Thursday. We'll see you all very, very soon. Take it easy.